and rising, what it is, what it do, what it da, what it da. Nah, but man, first of all, thank you to everyone who actually tunes in and kind of watches or listens to what I have to say. Majority of the time, my Aquarius moon, I just want to hide off and be an observer. But it's really important as well with an Aquarius moon that the ideas and the thoughts and the whatever that goes on in my mind, it's really important for me to birth out into reality. So again, really thank you guys for listening and tuning in. Not the reason why I do it at the end of the day, which is why you haven't seen me doing it in a while, but at the same time, just a really quick story, man. Like last night, it was probably like almost midnight, and I just felt my heart so filled with gratitude and just love, and where I really had to release. I was like crying at midnight. Long story short, it's probably going to be a long story. I probably shouldn't put the short, but anyways, so I've been having these issues with my car. So for like the past 2 days, my car has been parked at the Walmart across the street from my house. Like I haven't been able to turn it, at the end of the day, I feel like I have to replace like the ignition lock. I think that's what it's called. But, I've since getting this car, there's been little things, what I'm saying? Little things that have added up to a lot of money. But, still blessed at the end of the day. I'm so blessed, so grateful for everything, really. But yeah, I had this issue with my car, and man, it's just a reminder that, basically I've always been told, God is always trying to teach us these lessons or whatever, the cycles that we continuously go through. But, if you're tuned in, at the same time that we chose to come here in this realm, on this earth, on this plane, at this exact time, at this exact moment. We chose our parents, we chose our family, we chose to come here and forget for whatever reason, and then through our experiences remember what we are supposed to remember and recall while we're here on earth, like who we are, I'm saying, recall who we are. So I'm sure that a lot of you do experience, like cycles, repetitive experiences that you find yourself in, whether that's in an environment, through relationships, through your goals, whatever the case may be, these cycles continuously appear. And, just like this experience has really, really allowed me to see that, we do put ourselves, everything at the end of the day is a choice. Everything is a choice. So by us choosing certain reactions, decisions, and whatnot, we end up in these cycles, these same moments, these same experiences, wondering what's the lesson to be learned, And so I found myself in this cycle, man, it was just so beautiful. Just a reminder that, for me, this cycle, made me recall and remember how important our emotional reactions are, how we react to things, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be. But when something presents itself, whether it's a problem, a blessing, good or bad, how are we reacting? And it's like our reactions, our emotional reactions are always going to be like the determination of this experience, at the end of the day. So going back to my story, a car, my car, another thing popped up, what I'm saying? And, even with the first couple of things, it was like, whatever, wasn't really too irritated by it. I had the money to get it fixed. So it was like, boom, bada bow. This time around, I'm about to go on vacation. There's just a lot of great things going on, what I'm saying right now for me. Thanking the universe, thanking God. A lot of great things, and then boom, my car, a car to a lot of people is really important, and like 2 days before, my phone cracked. I've had this case, I had went through like 3 phones in probably a month's time, what I'm saying? So this phone was like, I got the right case. So however it drops, what I'm saying, it's going to be good. And, the other day I was getting ready to get some supplies for feeding the homeless. and boom, my phone cracked. That was kind of like the first thing. I could have easily, went off ramp, you know what I'm saying? Me being a Gemini, I could have easily went 0 to 1,000 real quick, you know what I'm saying? But boom, wiped that off. Still was conscious of my energy. I was about to go out into the community and not only feed people with nutrients, but hoping to feed them with my energy. So I had to keep my vessel pure, didn't even worry about it. I didn't really even remember until like my partner had said something. And whatever, it's a phone. I can still call, still do what I need to do on it. So I wasn't worried about it. Couple days later, my car, I go to Walmart to get some things, my car stops, it doesn't stop. I can't turn my key, can't get the key to turn to start the freaking car. So boom, like the whole time I'm sitting there, it's like 45 minutes the first time when I had got to Walmart, got back in the car. I'm going back and forth with my car for like 45 minutes. And my spirit is just like, get up and go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get up, go for a walk home. I live right across the street. So, got up, walked home, left my car there, and then from there, I had just got this really good insurance policy where I get roadside assistance. So really wasn't worried about it too much, you know what I'm saying? I could have easily, like I said, gotten angry, gotten irritated, call my dad, call my mechanic, call everybody and just been pissed off, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Came back the next day. My dad came and checked it out. Wasn't working, I guess I'm a woman, so whatever. Men have to follow up with our opinions on cars. But, whatever, he experienced what I was experiencing, called the tow company, free tow company, you know what I'm saying? No, but called them, let them know, like when he got there, I wasn't able to put my car in neutral because I can't turn it on. So, the parking lot at Walmart was hella packed, so he wasn't able to get in the way he wanted to. He became kind of like irritable, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to wait. So I was like, you know what, sir, go home, go on about your day. Again, another chance for me to get upset, to cuss him out, you know what I'm saying? To go off the handle, like, boom, you really, this is your job, you're gonna wait type shit. But, I was cool, whatever. Go ahead, sir, go about your day. Even though what I wanted to happen didn't happen, I was still mindful and conscious of my reactions to everything, my emotions. At the end of the day, it's a car. And, calling my dad, he's like, he's a Virgo, so he's kind of projecting his worries on me. But I'm like, Dad, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling myself at the end of the day, all this shit that's adding up, I'm about to receive a huge blessing, if anything, So really being conscious of my emotions, again, how I'm reacting to the situation, knowing that a car is not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? I've been walking my whole life. So what is it now? So, even calling my insurance company, they're just like, I'm so sorry this is happening. And I'm like, everybody sounds so like devastated. And, I'm just like, no, it's like good. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not even worried about the car no more. I just wanted to get to my driveway, so when I go on vacation, it's like that peace of mind. I don't have to worry about Walmart towing me, you know what I'm saying? Me having to go somewhere and pay all this money to get my car back when I originally just wanted it towed by my insurance company, which is free. So the dude left or whatever. I had to go help out at the homie's restaurant. So again, left my car there for like another day, it felt like, and so thankful that, nothing happened to my car while it was there. Nobody, towed it away. So this is like, last night was like the second night it was sitting in the parking lot. I wasn't able to get it back to my house. So, I called the towing company. I ended up staying up till like midnight. I had to call them, at like 10:40. They didn't get there till like 11 for real. So, they didn't get there till, he pulled up at exactly 11:11. And the whole time I'm sitting there waiting, I'm just, being calm about the situation. It was so many opportunities for me to just go off handle and go off rip, calling the roadside assistance, the girl picking up and not knowing anything that I talked about when I had called them 3 times previously and everybody knew what I was talking about. That was like the last moment that could have like easily like lit the fire. Dang, can't talk. Easily lit the flame. But no, stayed calm or whatever, didn't catch no attitude, wasn't nice nasty with nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there waiting forever. It felt like forever, y'all. And finally, dude calls me. He pulls up at 11:11. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, oh, he's going to be the one. This is going to be the one, you know what I'm saying? So he pulls up. I double parked in Walmart so he had enough room to do what he had to do because my car couldn't go in neutral, and that's why the other guy had previously left. So boom, he pulls up, he gets in the car. I give him the rundown. He gets in the car and he finds some way to put my car in neutral. So I'm like, bruh. I told him, I was like, I knew you were the one. And I sat there in the parking lot, like, just praising God. I'm just like, thank you, you know, so much. Thanking God, thanking the tow gods, thanking this person's parents for teaching him how to think outside the box and outside of the parameter. You know what I'm saying? Just thanking him for being him and trying, like really trying for me. So boom, we get it on the car, or we get it on the tow truck. It's right across the street. So we get to my driveway and I'm wanting to park my car in the garage because basically there's no overnight parking here with our HOA. So he's like, you know, I don't know if I can get in the garage, your wheel doesn't turn. And I'm just like, you know what, it's cool or whatever. In my mind, it's like, I'll figure it out. But, you know, I appreciate everything that he's done up to this point. So I don't know, maybe I sounded sad or something, but he's like, you know what, give me the key, you know, I'll try. And then he gets in the car, the wheel starts working for him. I'm like, cool. So he rolls it off, gets it right there in the garage, everything perfect. And then like the issue that I'm having with my car, I read online where, you know, sometimes the key will get stuck. So the key gets stuck in the car as soon as it's in my garage. It could have got stuck at the Walmart parking lot. It could have got stuck in the ignition anywhere, but it gets stuck in my house. Thanking God again, just another moment to thank God, to show my gratitude, you know what I'm saying? So he gets out, he's like, you know, I have a friend, he's a mobile, you don't have to worry about towing it too. Because this whole time, guys, I'm just worried about, like, I'm not worried about the car at all. I know that I'm going to think about it when I get back from vacation. I'm telling myself to just focus on my vacation, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to really enjoy a break. So I'm not really focused on the car right now. So he's like, but I know that, I know what I have to do. I'm planning it in my head, rising Virgo, I can't help it. So, boom, he gets out the car. He's like, I have a friend. He'll come to you. You know what I'm saying? He does things like, you know, at a lower price than, you know, anybody in the shops that you're going to find. So I'm like, dude, you know, I looked him in the face. I'm like, bro, you know, you're an angel, right? Like, you're really an angel sent for me. And he's like, you know, oh, thank you. But anyways, long story short, well, no, the point of the story was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be mindful of your reactions to things. There's plenty of times where, you know, I guess I chose to recall this memory, you know what I'm saying, to recall that our reactions are most important in any situation. And there's so many times that had occurred, so many moments that occurred in a row where I could have, like I said, ruined this whole recollection of this memory for me. I could have ruined it with being angry, with being agitated, with like cussing people out, with being irritated with people, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time I just remained calm, you know, if anything, just speaking life into my situation, knowing that everything that I'm going through has a bigger purpose and a bigger reason, and just leaving myself open to receiving that reason and that lesson, you know what I'm saying? And being open to receiving whatever God in the universe had in store for me to reveal to me through this whole experience. And I'm just so grateful, you know. It was like literally I'm leaving tomorrow, and it was like, you know, it was just such a relief, you know, and putting my garage down and watching him go off, you know, all I could do was cry, you know, just so proud of myself for remaining calm and, you know, just mindful of everything that was going on. I'm proud of myself for speaking life into my situation opposed to being like negative the way other people were kind of being and projecting onto me, you know what I'm saying? And just knowing that this was for something bigger and that there's nothing but greatness awaiting me on the other side of this experience. And just being mindful and being in control of my emotions and my reactions. And at the end of the day, that's what life is about. You know, these cycles that we're going through. I know that was a long ass story, but whatever. These cycles that we go through, it's a perfect moment for us to, first of all, remember what we're trying to remind ourselves of. To also be mindful, to be mindful of what had happened last time, how we reacted last time. It's also a great opportunity to be able to change and correct. You know, there's really no right or wrong, but there is an understanding of, you know, the way things kind of have to work in our situations, which could be different for everyone, but the way things have to work in our situations in order for us to learn from it, in order for us to grow from it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not out here trying to grow in life, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And I don't mean to be rude about that, for real, but every day is a moment for me to I start my morning with wanting to be open to receiving all that the universe, all that God, all that my ancestors and spirit has to reveal to me for this day. And also leaving my heart open to receiving that. I say it all the time. A lot of the times we're praying for things, but we're not open to receiving it because we think that it should look a certain way or have this certain standard applied to it. But no, at the end of the day, it's all for us to be able to learn and grow from the experience, and to know that things have to work a certain way. There is a correct way things have to go in order for us to be able to grow and learn and manifest these even more beautiful experiences and more recollections, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, recalling. But yeah, that's all I really have to say today. I know this is a longer video than usual, but just had to get that out there, and the best way I know how to is just sharing through my own experience. And yeah, these moments, these cycles are great opportunity to change your habits, to change your thoughts. Do not conform, but be ye transformed. By the renewing of your mind. It's easy for us to conform to the old ways and the old habits and the old thinking patterns. But with each opportunity, with each cycle, there's an opportunity planted in that cycle in order for us to be able to change it, to grow from it, and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, so grateful for my car sitting in my garage with my key stuck in the ignition. So grateful. I'm so grateful, and I'm so happy, and I cannot say it enough. But boom, learn, grow. What I'm saying, be mindful, be conscious of your reactions, and yeah, just have a beautiful day, y'all. That's all I got. One love. Mwah.